Guys, I'm sure coming at you today with another Raid Shadow Legends Champion Guide. Welcome to the video. Guys, I'm glad to have you all here. Today we're going to take a look at the world's strongest Foli. At least tied for the world's strongest, because I got my man Foli +4 fully awakened. Ooh, he's a goodie, man, and he's a really, really cool champion. I've done guides on Foli in this build in the arena before, but now, my friends, I have found a new use case for Foli. He is an instrumental part of my Fire Knight 10 team, so I thought I would share that team with you guys today along with Foli. But rest assured, I basically use somewhat of a similar build on Foli inside the arena as well. You know what, guys? You can see it right here. You can see what I have. Lethal, right? I used to have lethal and crit damage, but I had to kind of tweak his speeds a little bit, so forgive me for not having a second set on him, but I would go lethal in kill stroke or lethal in crit damage. 4-time hitter with decreased defense on his A1. 25% chance of placing a decreased defense for 2 turns. On the A2, 4 times at random, each hit has a 45% chance of placing a leech for 2 turns. And then Sealed Fate attacks all enemies. Decrease their current turn meter of enemies by 15%. Then attacks the targeted enemy. Enemies killed by this skill cannot be revived. So deny revival, a double hitter as well against bosses, or against really anybody, I guess, as long as they're the target of the AoE. And then living armor. Whenever an enemy places a stun, freeze, sleep, provoke, debuff on this champion, instantly removes that debuff, then heals the champion by 20% or max HP, and boosts their turn meter to max. I have Phantom Touch on this champion. He's fully awakened Phantom Touch. That's giving him a lot of attack, crit damage, speed as well. 100% chance of inflicting bonus damage. 35% chance of inflicting a second instance of bonus damage. Really, really good for Fire Knight. That counts as a hit, right? So really good against that shield. So I do think that that's the way to go for Fire Knight on Foli, and he's one of the best Fire Knight champions out there in the game. With 2 quadruple hitters, you can just shut off that A3 on the Fire Knight. I'll show you the build in a little bit. If not that, though, I would go probably Soul Reap on this champion, right? Still going to get that crit damage, that attack, and then a 20% target HP threshold, and killing them, essentially. If they survive the Reaper, they're placing a True Fear on them as well. Just note, unlike champions like Inithwi Blood Twin, if the Reaper kills the enemy, it will not block revival on them, right? It has to be from this skill, from Sealed Fate, and the Reaper doesn't count as this skill cannot be revived. Whereas Inithwi Blood Twin, on his passive, enemies killed by this champion cannot be revived. The Grim Reaper counts as a champ, as himself. You know what I'm saying? So in Inithwi, it does work. Foli, it doesn't work. All right, let's go ahead and go to Masteries here. We have, okay, I kept him in my Arena Masteries, which is fine for PvE as well. You can make an argument, maybe just go swap it out with War Master instead, or actually, excuse me, Giant Slayer. Triple or more hits on that A1. You definitely want to go Giant Slayer. No reason to swap it, though, for me to pay the gems. Will it cost me gems here? Yeah. I'm too cheap to pay the 150 gems, guys, to switch it to Giant Slayer, because truthfully, Helm Smasher works just fine as well. Ignoring defense is always a good thing. I do have Retribution on this champion, which is super important. A counterattack is 4 hits plus potentially decreased defense on his A1, right? Sign me up. Ruthless Ambush, Shield Breaker. These are really important masteries for the arena. Same thing with Opportunist if he's attacking into a CC. Speaking of arena, let's just start him out there, guys. You know what? Let me just show you what I have for artifacts on him. Sorry, I'm rendering a video in the background. I'm rendering the guide that's going to go live before this one, and it's causing the computer to lag a little bit. It might be time. How often do you guys upgrade your PC? I've had my PC for like 5 or 6 years, and it still feels new inside my head. But maybe 5 or 6 years, maybe it's time to get a new one. It was like really good at the time that I bought it 5 or 6 years ago. Anyway, I digress. We have, of course, crit damage on the gauntlets on this champion. We have HP percentage on the chest because I need to keep him alive for Fire Knight. Now, in the arena, I would swap that out for attack percentage. So he's not going to be hitting as hard. Not going to see any of those crazy numbers as you would had I swapped that out in the arena attack percentage. But in PvE, especially hard dungeon stage 10, I really want to make sure that we're getting, he's staying alive first and foremost. Speed on the boots. We're obviously looking for, crit rate, crit damage, speed on substats on all of our artifacts, accuracy on the banner, amulet on the amulet. You heard it here first, guys. That's why you tune into this channel and no others for the most elite, best Raid Shadow Legends guides. Amulet on the amulet. We don't necessarily need that resist, but it's cool to get a quad roll. You know, that's cool. We have defense on the ring. So again, I would swap that in for attack on the ring and also attack on the banner if and only if we were using him in the arena. I do want that accuracy, obviously, because I want to land the decrease of defense and the leech on this champion. So anyway, with all of that said, we talked about blessings. We talked about, alternate suggestions for blessings. I do want to take him into the arena because it's Foli. You know what, guys? I want to play one live arena match, and we're just going to... What am I doing here? And we're just going to play Foli and just kind of see what happens, right? Let's just see what happens in the live arena. Hopefully they don't ban him. That's my only request, please. All right, so here we go. Live arena time. We're going to pick Foli, and we're going to put him on a go second team because I don't have a go first team even assembled. So we'll probably put like a Nekret the Great or somebody to protect him a little bit on the team with him. Anyway, let's see how this goes. Be right back when we find an opponent. All right, guys, we got Bruce. Bruce. All right, let's go in. Let's go champion tags. Gonna give the Siffy, and we'll see what he does, what good old Bruce does. I always lead off with the same two champions. The two that I play basically every arena match. My two best. What I try to do is not give up. Oh, they're gonna go with a speed team here. This is interesting. I kind of like it, though, for us. We're going to go with, check it out. I'm going to have a little secret weapon for you guys. I'm really overstating it here, but this is going to be the first three. And the next two, it's going to be secret weapon territory, okay? Let's see who else they go with. So they're definitely going to go first. There's no doubt about it, right? I do have Nekret the Great in a bolster set, right? So we'll have a shield, but... will it be enough is the question, right? And who will we ban from their team? That's why I have a secret weapon on the squad. It's going to be Tormund the Cold. Against fast teams, like bomb teams like this, I just go with Tormund, man. I don't know why he's not used more frequently, frankly, Let's go by rank. So this is a very interesting squad here, right? They don't have... I just got to really rely on Tormund and hope they don't ban Foli and see what they do here. This is going to be interesting. They have two bomb champions. They have an increased accuracy setup in Lady Kimmy. They have a go first champion to ensure, well, going first in Arbiter. Are they going to run like a Warlord or a Yumeko or a Leo? I'm going to get rid of their increased attack. Yeah. I'm going to get rid of Arbiter here. I don't think I'm going to build out of... I was going to say, I'll go with Siffy and she'll build the outspeed maybe, but that didn't work out either. So he has Lady Kimmy. She's got a bunch of debuffs. I think the easiest way, instead of going, you know what? Maybe I just go with the defense. Defense not going to help me against bombs, though. Let's go with the resistance. They have increased accuracy. It's probably not going to matter, but let's just see what we can do here. This is why Tormund is so crucial, man. He's going to freeze them all up, hopefully. And you could argue maybe I shouldn't have banned Arbiter, right, with the turn meter increase. So here comes Lady Kimmy. No freezes. Well, they only have Leo here. Who are they going to put the old Bomberuski on? He's contemplating. He's thinking about it, and he puts them on Harima. I have no cleanser or anything crazy like that. Bombs everywhere. Let's go and sealed fate it, man. Boom, boom, okay? Oof. Dude, imagine if we had attack percentage on our, imagine if we had attack percentage on our chest. We might have taken them all both out there. Not Leo, but we might have taken the other two out. All right, I think he's going to win this. My team's going to go bye-bye Bomb City. Well, Nekret will still be alive. Okay. That health swap is nasty. All right. Let's see. Whoo-wee. Who do we want to go after here? I'm not feeling good about this one. Yep. Well, can he finish? Can the Frozen Tormund finish them all off? I don't think so. I don't even know if I have gear on Tormund. But let's see. Can he go? Yep, he's going to go before. No, he's not. Oh, come on, man. Dude, I feel like, first off, I shouldn't have banned Arbiter. Second off, I should have just swapped the attack for HP. Anyway, let's go on to another team here, guys. We don't cut losses. I think you guys know that by now here. I think winning and losing, it's all fun. It's all fun, right? All right, recently used. Let's get Foli in there. Let's keep Tormund in there. I think Tormund is, as I just was starting to mention, even though we lost, I think Tormund is really undervalued. Let's go Siege Hulk. Do I have any debuffer built right now with crazy accuracy on my entire account? I don't think I do. Let's just go Siege Hulk. See what happens, right? It's crazy they don't have a debuffer built right now. That's how much I rely on Go Second teams and the likes. So, we come in there. Look at that. Tormund is the most underused champion in the game right now. I'm telling you. There's my debuffer. Here comes my Foli. Boom, boom, boom. Well, they don't have a reviver left alive, but if they did, it would be blocked. All right. I really want to show you the Fire Knight 10 team here, guys. Let's just do one more, though. I have to say, Tormund, like I know this is not a Tormund spotlight. Look at this guy's using Foli as well, right? It's not a Tormund spotlight video, obviously, but let me go with a double reviver team. Like a really annoying double reviver as we see a Tormund for the first time in a while. Okay, double reviver. And they're definitely annoying too. Let's try it out. Let's try it out, guys. See who wins the speed battle. My Kaimar's not that fast. I mean, he's fast, but he's not like arena fast, right? Look at those 3 freezes, dude. Okay, that works out. Of course, Foli is not locked out. Let's go after Siffi. So we're going to get the 2 hits on her. Boom, boom. Block, revive, deado, sayonara, game over, right? Very effective against a team with 2 revivers or more, right? Nowadays, you see like 3 revivers on teams. So I think that Foli is incredibly competent, super good inside the arena. But that's not the build that we have on him today. We have Fire Knight Hard 10. So here's the squad, guys. 4 minute and 36 team, which is actually a pretty fast speed run, I would say, for Fire Knight 10. Let's go ahead and take a look at all of these characters. Super fast, man. Endgame build. Warning, warning. Valkyrie 290, Cardiel 333, Tomb Lord 306, Foli 223, and Coldheart 278. You can see that Coldheart, we're turning off the A2. We're turning off the A3 on Foli on the round 3. We're turning off the A3 and leading with the A1 on round 3 for Tomb Lord. And Valkyrie is going to be turning off the A2, opening and then turning off on the wave 2, and then prioritizing it and leading in wave 3. Cardiel, he's going to be opening with his ally attack, opening with his Angel Song, and then prioritizing ally attack and not using Angel Song, nor after the opening Heavenly Host, which is his ally attack on the second wave. So here we go. Foli is, you know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm just going to come back to you when we get to the Fire Knight, because these waves are pretty boring, and they take the majority of the run, I would say, probably, just because we don't have like a seer or anything crazy like that. So I will be right back, guys. While we're pulling up to the old Fire Knight, guys, I just wanted to show you on hellhades.com. They have a 0.9 attack rating on the A1 times 4, though. A 1.5 multiplier on the A2, which is a 4-time hitter again. And then a 4-time multiplier, a godlike damage rating on the A1. So very, very effective there. We have 1 Rio Bone Spear left alive on this second wave, which can take a while since we turned off, again, the ally attack and the A2 of Valkyrie. But we get a resist on the Heartseeker too. What a bummer, because Rio Bone Spear is an insane healer. Hopefully she doesn't heal herself up to max right now with the perfect body A3 ability. Ooh, so close. Don't do it. Don't. Oh, there you go. There you go, Tomb Lord. getting in there with that turn meter depletion. Man, it took like, what, 30 seconds just to get rid of Rio Bone Spear? But finally, we are here, guys, to the Fire Knight himself. Leading off with the block debuffs. Revive on Death is nice, but we're not going to die. It's really all about the block debuffs because we can't have all the Fire Knight debuffs on us to start this battle. We come in here with the counterattacks, and now we'll be able to get that shield down. Think about it. A triple hitter plus Phantom Touch on Tomb Lord. A quadruple hitter plus Phantom Touch on Foli. Another quadruple hitter and Phantom Touch on Cold Heart. And just like that, the shield is already down. So decreased speed has been applied vis-a-vis Tomb Lord's A1 ability. And now we have heal reduction applied vis-a-vis Cold Heart's A1 ability. Now we have decreased defense applied vis-a-vis Foli's A1 ability. So we get all those debuffs on the Fire Knight. You love to see it. Most importantly, well, I guess they're all important, huh? You can't say one's more important than the other because heal reduction is essential to keeping him not healed, right? Decreased speed is incredibly valuable because it's more time with that shield down to do damage to him. And decreased defense is extremely valuable because, again, it's not just, it's nice to have more damage, sure, but it's also, essential to kill the Fire Knight before he kills you. And what better way than to maximize your damage, right? Pretty obvious stuff here, but it's good. All right, so here we go. This is the ally attack coming in. Nice. Ally attack is a gift and a curse when it happens when the shield is down, right? Because, well, we're not going to get that all those chips away on the shield, but we are going to get some nice damage there, right? So already we're not going to set a new personal record here with this one, but you guys can see just by the health of my team here, I do have Valkyrie and Reflex as well, as you saw with the decreased cooldown. But just by the health of my team, you can see that this is a 100% success rate run. I've been running this team for a while now, probably, I don't know, the better part of a month or two. And I have to say, if I have lost, I haven't noticed it. Let's put it that way. But my biggest learning was stacking up not just HP, but defense on all of these champions, even sacrificing a lot of damage to do so. Specifically, Foli and Cold Heart, right? Because, again, if they're dying, I mean, I'm toast. I don't have a reviver on the team, so they can't die, basically. Not possible. They cannot die. Not allowed. So there we go with a big ally attack coming in again. And we're timing it nicely with that shield being down, I guess, right? That's that A2 of Foli. You'll notice, too, guys, we haven't really mentioned it, but that leech is really doing a good job making sure our team is, topped off on health, right? Fire Knight 10 hard hits freaking hard, right? That's why it's called Fire Knight Hard. I think it's the most difficult dungeon in the game by far, and it's really, all of these factors are definitely something that had taken into consideration and go in there and just make some sacrifices, I'm used to just being able to min-max damage on every dungeon, and now when Foli was the last piece of this team too, I was running it with Theodore, the Savant, in that spot of Foli. I just couldn't get it to 100%, couldn't get it. That shield, I was having a trouble keeping it down long enough, right? Because now Foli coming in with 8 hits plus Phantom Touch, right, is definitely makes that a lot easier. So let's see what we have here. A crappy stun shield. No thank you. But there it is, guys. That is Foli. I love this champion, guys. He's really great for a DPS anywhere. There's so many areas in the game that we didn't mention that you can use Foli. He's good at killing minions, and they won't be revived, obviously, with that Sealed Fate ability. Getting the double hit on the Sealed Fate is fantastic as well. Guys, let's go ahead and cap it there, though. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care, guys.